This is Josh Nguyen reporting on the prowl at the Diversity Fair for the Study Abroad office.
February 1st, the Diversity Fair was held at the University Commons. 3 students, including myself, were interviewed about their experience and why the prospective students should study abroad, the first of which being Stephanie.
This past summer I went to China and I taught English to young kids at a summer camp. And then I also went to Poland and I studied national identity.
Do you know a lot about the country before you went there? And if you did, do you think that's necessary, or do you think you can just go without knowing anything?
I think you should probably do your research ahead of time, but it wasn't the case for me. In China, I really didn't know much about the culture. But then after going, you'll learn a lot more.
How was your experience? Do you think it was good overall?
Yeah, I have some of the best memories, and I'm really happy that I did that. It was one of the greatest opportunities I've ever had.
Like, you might have learned a lot about the culture, but what did you learn about yourself from the experience?
I learned more about my own culture and who I am and what it is to be an American.
Many people avoid study abroad or don't even try because they say it's too expensive, but do you think it was worth it, and why?
Yeah, I don't think it's actually too expensive once you actually look at all the scholarships that are out there and through financial aid, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
Do you have any advice you'd give to future study abroad students that helped you?
I would definitely say just do it and learn all you can about the culture while you're there and soak up as much as you can.
And with that experience, do you think your experience abroad prepared you for life after UNI?
I think it did. It gives you a different world perspective in how the world is. You are intermixed with different cultures. You, in a way, grow up, and it forces you to grow up to be a different person, be a better person as you are out on your own, more independent.
In addition to that, what did you learn about yourself as opposed to just the country?
I learned about myself that you need to just be more open to things, that you need to take things one day at a time, that just don't let small things bug you, that just be more patient with what life gives you.
Many people avoid studying abroad because they say it's too expensive or it's not worth it because of the money, but as a peer advisor now, what would you suggest people who say it's just too expensive?
And actually, when I look at it, it's really not that expensive when you compare price living here or going to school here. If you do an exchange program, you pay the same tuition as UNI, and you end up pretty much paying similar rents and living costs as living here, taking one semester here at UNI.
I would say go now. I've talked to a lot of people that didn't go when they were students or alumni that wish they had gone. And I would say go study abroad now, because even if it may seem expensive, overall it's still going to be a lot cheaper than if you were to go later on in life.
Mine to be always try new things, always meet new people, don't keep yourself closed, and just be open about the whole experience.
Recently, UNI was just ranked number 4 study abroad academic program by Study Abroad 101. What do you think about that ranking?
I think it's very rewarding. It makes you feel that at least being a student and a peer advisor makes us feel like we're doing something, that our hard work is rewarded at the end. I think it's a product of UNI in general.
I think it's a great ranking for not only the study abroad office, but for the university. It's a great honor to be ranked that high for any kind of academic program, so I'm proud of it because it benefits myself as an individual working there, but also just as the university as a whole.
New university policies were discussed, as well as promoting respect for all people despite race, gender, or sexual orientation. Over 30 exhibitors showcased their own organization, and several future events were discussed. Don't forget to check out the ever-updated website at uni.edu/studyabroad.